Hola, bellas. Hello, beautiful people. We're back here with a sketch video. We're starting now a new garment. Today, I'm gonna be switching between female and other stuff because the most fun I have is with female clothes because mostly they're clothes that I would like to wear, so I can get more attached to it. But I also think that it's kind of frustrating when you're looking for CC content to only see women's clothes and never men's clothes or child's fashion or toddlers or stuff like that. So I'm gonna be switching. I'm gonna be doing 1 week the girl clothes and then another a man, child or toddler, and then another women's clothes. So I'm gonna be forcing myself to make some variation. Today I wanted to make a men's clothes that is more inspired from my point of view because it's where I most see it in Korean fashion. I love Korean fashion because one part of it, the part that's more focused on classy style, like academia style, kind of like Burberry vibes. I love that style of clothing, and I think that I at least see it more on Korean fashion rather than American or Eastern fashion because we're the Eastern part is more focused on like looking cool and hip and more modern, and the Korean fashion is more focused on being like a little bit more proper and polished, and I don't know, I feel like it's a very nice style that I don't see much in my country. So I wanted to try it out here. I already did the top. It's a very simple cut, but it's a kind of shirt that I love. This straight sleeveless shirt because it doesn't have the dent. It doesn't look like I don't know what it's called in English. We call it musculosa. But the typical like tank top, gym vibe, sleeveless shirt, I didn't want that. I wanted one that had a little bit more of a clean cut, straight cut, and that little dent at the top, just to make it have a little bit of a detail. I will have a lot of fun with that part of the texture because I want to do like a wrinkled up border, something that just gives you a little bit of detailing that makes this top feel simple but well made. Like it's a nice, you can tell it's a nice fabric, and it's got nice finishing. I wanted to give it that look and feel. On the bottom you see I'm making infinite lines. This is because I really wanted to come across this is called a corduroy fabric. Yeah, it's a very nice velvety texture fabric. It has those little like lines that go across because it has a texture that has indents, like little canals, and I think it's a very nice material, and again I don't see it much where I live, so I wanted to give it a try, and I don't think we have pants like this in the game. I haven't seen it at least this kind of material, and I've seen it a lot lately in men's fashion. Well, this part of men's fashion, the part that is more akin to the Burberry style. You know what I'm talking about. There's like light academia style, and it used to be, I personally used to identify it like a kind of old fabric. I feel like corduroy is something that my grandma would give me if I had to go somewhere and like be fancy. She would give me a corduroy skirt, for example. And I've seen this material be picked up now by modern brands, and what they do to it to make it more modern is give it a modern cut, right? So the high ankle situation, like you see here, that it leaves space for the socks to kind of shine more, to give it more prints and high boots and stuff like that. That's something that's more modern and makes it look very different. So that's what I went with. I want to make the pants a recolor because I like to make one mesh and one recolor per week, because per garment. Just because making two meshes would be a lot. I would much prefer to make this as a recolor, so I will see in game if I have like a straight cut pant that shows the ankle. That's what I'm looking for. I may have to switch a little bit. Like I feel like there's one that has a high ankle, but it has the bottom part is kind of rolled up. I don't think I like that, but maybe I can make it work with the right texture. As you can see, I picked up some stamps. These are actually stamped that I took from some of the games clothes. This comes with a t-shirt, I think. I love the game stamps. I think they're very cute and underutilized because most of these stamps are used like only in one swatch and I feel like it's kind of unfair, so I wanted to reuse them. Plus they have really nice writing in Simlish. I also have my Simlish table below the Mico logo. That's the word. I use that when I want to write stuff, because I hate it when I have like real letters inside the game. It's not me. I'm a fan of Simlish and I feel like the Sims team makes the prettiest stylized Simlish words, so I wanted to use them. As you can see, I'm working on the other swatches. I want to go with lots of different colors of corduroy. I have here like a powder blue, a nice like toned down green, and a khaki, this light brown. I also want one in a deep red. I think that would be so nice, and obviously a black and white swatch. That's always very useful. I thought about giving the plain shirt a kind of logo in the upper right part, but I saw it and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna try it now. Yeah, you see, I'm not into it. I feel like the plain swatch should stay a plain swatch, and you just play around with stamps with the other kind of shirt. I'm reaching the end of the video. I hope you like this style. I wanted to name it Kimu. I don't know. I feel like that's the vibe it was given. I look at this and then I think, yeah, this could be the Kimu Top. Kimu Top. I feel like that name is quite fitting. I'm going to switch up those ones because I want the main swatch to be this one because it shows the stamp. I feel like if you saw it in the game and the first swatch is a plain white swatch, it isn't as interesting and you don't know what's inside. So I want the first swatch to be this airplane one, but I'm gonna switch the colors a little bit just so that it goes nicely with that that deep purple burgundy color I chose for this one. Let me know in the comments what you think about this design. I feel like it's really nice and it could be paired up with lots of stuff, and it's getting quite simple, but it's something that I just don't see in the game. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should add a tartan design with this. I feel like it's I'm gonna also make tartan design swatches on this.